Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Sorry, I nearly dropped my cards then. Okay, isn't it amazing what 10 minutes of extra light, on an evening when it starts getting lighter. I've been timing it 10 minutes last night. It just makes you feel so much better when the evenings are starting to get longer. So I know they do our springtime, put our clocks back or forward, whatever they are. But, it does make all the difference. And I notice it right from now. And then I start waking up. It's like, I don't know, just like a spring in your step. Okay, then. So we picked up that something's going wrong for Meghan with Charles. We do know that she'll be pulling a stunt and everything else. Okay, you can bet your bottom dollar. Bill of Parliament, okay, I wonder if this could be the way. Often I've said that while one hand was doing this, another hand is doing that. So, I don't need no feedback or comments, thank you, because I know what I'm talking about. And I'm psychic, so let's just see what happens and how it goes. But, you can't talk about the royals in, the Parliament. Yes, you can, and they have been. A couple of people from Sussex stood there and said something. Boris Rishi, he's made a couple of statements as well, saying that the UK is not racist. Boris said, it was a family matter, and that was it. So it has been mentioned in Parliament, but however, a Bill of Parliament is made by members and lords. Okay, so it's separate, but it still has power. And, as far as we know, I know some people disagree, but all it's doing is it's intending to give the king, king or queen of the future as well, the opportunity that if you get a bad royal, like Harry and Meghan, and they clearly are, you can get rid of them. And why shouldn't you be able to, if it was happening in your house, you might have banished them, months ago or a couple of years ago, depending on the real truth underneath and what they've actually been up to off screen as well as on. So, this is going through, and funnily enough, I think it was after I'd read, I said 3 weeks and then 12 weeks, or 13 weeks. And the bill is set to be discussed midway February, because there was still rights in it. So it's not based on, laws that have gone before. I know Lady C has covered stuff like this as well, and why it's not a good idea. But in this case, I can see that it is done out of support for the royal family, and it gives them the power, not government the power. It gives the king or queen the authority to get rid, because in this woke bloody world, your kids can be sweet as light and then they turn 11 or 16 or 21 or meet a bird, and that is it. They go off the rails. So I can understand it. So let's have a look then. Right, I've shuffled them. Okay, so how does King Charles feel about the Bill of Parliament? He loves the idea. He loves it, okay? Yes. He's happy about it, because then that sort of like looks like the king hasn't come across as punishment, for Meghan and Harry. So this actually solves that equation. So absolutely, I've said to you as well, part of the problem with Harry and Meghan and their antics and what Charles chooses to do or not to do is that he can never, ever come across as using things as a punishment, okay? Because, well, it would just destroy the monarchy, once that starts to fester, you would just, people wouldn't have that. They wouldn't have it. So he's very happy about it, guys, okay? He's very happy about it. Sugar, I should have got asked if it was going to be successful and got that card. Okay, so, you know, will the bill, because it might not be passed in February, you know, it could be a little while later, but, you know, so it has the support of the King, and if the Lords and Members know that, and it's a private bill, you know, the King is like really happy about it. So, and that's all you need. That's all you need is a nod from the King, or, you know, something like that, because these bills rarely get passed, you know what I mean? They're very hard to pass. Some do get passed. And it all depends on how people are feeling about Harry and Meghan, you know, and what the royal family is going through, because, well, they just need rid. We know why they need rid, but he put it in such a way that, you know, it's like when you have bad workers at work, you could just sack them, get rid of them. And it is a distraction from our constitution, you know. It is a distraction. Will this bill be passed? Oh, I think it will. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, yes! Oh my God! Oh my God! Of course, this man knows what he's doing. These people know what, you know, the King needs. So yeah, I do think, and they've not just got the blessing of Charles, they've got it off William as well. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. This is really good. This is really good. Yeah, this is really, really good. Okay. So what will happen then once this bill is passed? What will happen to Harry and Meghan? They'll be stuck. They'll be feeling trapped. They'll be unable to move. They'll be unable to use the titles. You know, this will restrict them. This will restrict them. Good. Good. That is good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Finally. Finally. This isn't the members' bill that was first talked about, okay? This was a fairly recent new one. So, and I don't think it's the one where the Sussex people want rid of the Sussexes. It's entirely different. It's going back to an old dated law. And they're just amending the bill. They're writing it but amending it. How will, you know, so, okay, so this, so we know what the bill is, okay? We know it's going to be used. How will Harry feel about this? How will Harry feel about this Bill of Parliament going through? Oh, he'll want to sue him, you know? He'll want to sue him. He'll want to sue him. You can't just change the law like that. You can't. You can't. Well, we did get another court case. Well, we'll take them from you first, Harry, and then you can appeal. How will Meghan feel about the Bill of Parliament? You know, the law being changed. It is the law, you know, it is the law. You'll have to go ahead with the law, whether you like it or not, Harry. How will Meghan feel? It's a royal family. Don't trust all. You know, Meghan will be getting everybody in as well. You know, like this is where You can't trust her at all. You know, she'll be making plans and hiding things and talking and, you know, well, she'll just have to, you know, grin and bear it, but she's out. You know, she won't like it, but she's out of the royal family. She's no longer considered a royal. Will Harry and Meghan try and appeal this decision? Or, you know, find a legal loophole? Well, do you know what? This is an absolute opportunity, you know. Start from ground zero. I mean, at the end of the day, the Harry and Meghan, you know, people are still going to watch them or want to know about them, even with or without the titles. I mean, that's just satisfying, you know, appeasing a small few. But it'd still be a good mark, you know, it'd still be a good mark to have on them. But they'd still, nothing will change, you know, and Harry and Meghan will have discussed this. That's why he said in the interview that, you know, why don't you give your titles up? What difference would that make? His response was. So, you know, I can see that they've definitely discussed this. They'll go mad. They'll go mad. They'll go mad. You know, they will. They'll absolutely go mad. But I think they'll quickly learn that even as Meghan and Harry, there's still opportunities there. You know, so in the end, they will actually come full circle and learn that they never needed the titles to make the money. I know you're saying that because I just had a flashback now of somebody saying, you know, well, without the titles, they'd never have made money. Well, the ex-royals who are now cast out, so I do believe, you know, they still have the same money-making abilities because they will always be connected to the royals, you know, or even associated with them. I mean, I don't know how many generations to come before, you know, Harry is wiped out of memory. Probably another 10, 14. We ain't got that long. But anyway, yeah, so it's like a new journey. You know, they'll have to do things differently. You know, so, but I think we will find that just doesn't solve our problem, you know. And this is the conundrum, okay? Because you love them, you hate them. You love to hate them. You, you know, can't keep stopping, you know, for hours a day looking for readings on them or, you know, news articles. You actually really do this. They're a lot of your day. They are a lot of your day. I hear many a person say, oh, we don't want to know, you know, we just want them to get out the way. But what else would you do? You know, what else would you do? Who else would you find? You know, they're unique, especially where psychics are concerned, like myself, because I'm able to show the predictions, you know, that come true. And that's the first time in like 100 years that we've been able to kind of witness that. Otherwise, I would have just been, you know, a psychic that went to hotels, you know, once a year and built up my regulars through the audiences, etc. Whereas, and then you know, you only see or hear from one who says, "Oh yeah, man was great, thank you. This came true, that came true." But you don't see it in the style that you do when I'm reading, like for Meghan and Harry. You just see, you know, prediction after prediction after prediction, all from the same couple. So that's what they've done. They've kind of transformed, you know, psychics and tarot readers in that way. Anyway, okay, so, you know, how will they feel? All right, so... what action will Harry take once this bill is passed? PR, 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 you know, once this bill is passed, I'm getting, like, you know, loads of PR and good PR. Let's have a look. Is Harry gonna, you know, give up his titles? No. Or could he be saying, well, you're right, guys, it's made me so unhappy. Will Harry and Meghan's, you know, exile, no, what is it? Will Harry and Meghan's it's going to make it out like it's a good thing. So if Harry was to renounce his titles, what would be the reason? I can't see him doing that. I can't see him doing that. But what would be the reason? Well, it would be because he doesn't want you to know about something, you know, that's happening. He doesn't want you to know. He's got information that he's aware of, so he wants you to, you know, he wants to stop us finding out. I'm going to say if they give up their titles, they're going to... Don't trust them, you know. Just don't trust him. On Harry's, I kind of feel like he'll be telling a bit of the truth. He's going to tell, you know, he's going to tell us something. Tell us the truth. Tell us, you know, how the titles, you know, didn't mean anything and this, that and the other. Because that's how he's lived in his life, you know, and part of that is true. But with Meghan, I don't trust her at all. How long do you think before will all this take place before the coronation? I'm getting the 3rd of May. 3 of Swords. So 3. I really do think, you know, that there's a lot of talk, heartache and pain. So heartache and pain and being unhealthy. So that's Harry, okay? That's Harry because he's definitely unhappy and unhealthy. He has heartache over anything. And obviously pain from his mum's death. So I'm going to say 3 months, okay? So what is it? February, March, April. Yeah, 3 months. So, which is kind of the same as 12 weeks, isn't it? So, yeah, I think, you know, things go from bad to worse between now and the next 3 months. What's coming up for Harry and Meghan? What are the greatest challenges that they face coming up soon? Motherhood. Talk of motherhood. You know, I think it'll be Meghan's mother, but you know, I think both mums could be in the spotlight. Okay, so Harry and Meghan. Yeah, motherhood. I'm going to say regarding their parents, both their mums. Because, you know, if it is pregnancy, then I would do another reading on it, okay? I'll do a separate one. Okay, guys, bye for now. Bye now. Bye-bye.